good morning or good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I wrote something today that I wanted to share, so here it goes. Somewhere out there, there's a place we all dream of. A place where love flows like a river and dreams become life. It is not a far away place, but something within. Something you carry with you everywhere you go. It is home, and home is where the heart is. You carry home with you like a snail with its shell on its back, crawling through life, searching and seeking, when what you truly seek belongs already to your back. The spine is where the life is. It is where the energy of life flows from heaven to root, skull to sacrum. It is the only lifeline you possess to the Creator, the spinal cord and the fluid that travels it like a snake slithering up and down the trunk of a tree. Worry not, for you carry your lifeline with you, capable of sending vibration along its path and up to the Creator, where He sends it back down through your roots. The Creator is life, and the Creator is you. You create the world around you. The belief structure you carry has a unique signature, and it alters reality, bending it to make true the things you truly believe. The things you bring to life in your mind are charged by the heart, and the heart is responsible for bringing life to the body. The lifeblood that flows through your very limbs, it travels through you carrying echoes of the past, ancestral patterns and belief systems. It flows from the heart to the limbs and back, recycling the patterns until you, the Creator, are ready to break them. And some may never be ready. Some exist within those patterns and belief systems, carrying on the ways of their ancestors, but it is not always for the better. Remember that change is how life moves. And if you are not changing the outdated systems of the past, you are remaining inside of them. There are ancestral patterns embedded in your DNA, but they can be manipulated and swayed by the choices and belief systems you hold within your own heart. When one contradicts, the old is pushed aside to make room for the new. Cells constantly dying and reproducing, old patterns falling away and new ones taking their place. Your cells regenerate over and over, creating new your entire being every 7 years. You truly are not the same as you once were, and that can be for the better or for the worse. If a man chooses to continue the abuse cycles within his bloodline, he continues an ancestral pattern. And as he continues the pattern, he accepts the belief systems of the old and does away with the new. He ignores the possibility of a new outcome and becomes his ancestors rather than his own unique signature that has never been created before. By accepting the patterns and continuing them, he is recycling cellular memory. But he has every capability to break the pattern, to create new memory within those new cells that are always forming. Don't weigh down your new body with outdated systems. Adapt, change, grow. You were always meant to. You were always meant to change and become something new, something better than what was left before you. It is up to each of you to create the life you wish to live, and it can only be done through change. Change the mind, change the body. Change the body, change the heart. Cellular memory is just that, memory. It is meant to exist for your protection, for your survival. It is meant to be a tool used to recall danger, a guide ensuring where not to go. Memory serves as a reminder of the wisdom we've gained in the past, be it from our mother, or grandmother, or even her mother. It is all there. And it is accessible through cellular recall. A change in environment can trigger that recall, and it can cause a horde of emotions to rise. Emotions that may not even be of your own. Feelings that exist within memory, and that memory alters the choice that you make now. Learn from the memories. Learn from the past and leave it there. You are not your ancestors or their wrongdoings, and you have all the strength of the heavens behind you, pushing you towards new choices and new beginnings. Ones that have never been done before in your bloodline, and it is all your choice whether you grow into what you were always meant to become, or remain like your ancestors, stuck in their ways and consumed by the past. Your bloodline holds not only memory, but consequence. You carry the scars that were born before you, the triggers and the behaviors. They all surface when those scars are pressed, when they are poked and prodded, and it brings to the surface the actions and emotions built up behind the scar. But to know it's a scar, to know that it was once a wound, means to carry grace for yourself and for the ancestor who endured the pain. To know the scar is to recognize that it is an old wound, and to understand it is to heal it. Your anger, your grief, your pain, and your joy, it is not all of your own, and you must discern what comes from you and what comes from the scars of the past. Scars are reminders. They are the echo of previous pain, and when you can accept that they are no longer wounds, you can overcome them. You can apply honey to the scar and fade it away, just as easily as you can open it back up. Apply the honey. Make better the wounds of not only your past, but the past of your bloodline. It sounds hard. It sounds like too much, but all it asks of you is change. All it asks of you is growth. To grow from the pain and become better. A better person, mind, body, and soul. Your ancestors' wounds are there only to serve as reminder, to serve as the reason you do not follow their path but your own. Make your own path. Take a step in a new direction. If the flock is awaiting its turn to jump to its own death, turn away and don't come back. The flock has lost their way. They are shepherdless, eyes closed and bones shaking. They are ruled by fear, guided by the blind, and death awaits them because they are too fearful to run away. Too afraid of where a new path might take them. Is it better then to fall to your death because you know it is coming? Or is it better to live by your own choosing, not knowing what awaits you on the other side? Choose the unknown. Choose the path less followed. Better yet, carve your own. There is no wrong way to create your new journey, so long as you create for good. Create for the better. Bring into existence something grander than your ancestors ever could. Now is the time to become. It is time to let go of the past. Time to smear honey on your scars and close old wounds. You cannot walk through life bleeding, or you will surely die. Sometimes we forget ourselves, and that's okay. But we must come back to ourselves and continue forward, for forward is the only way you can go. No longer are you sheep, but lions, courageous and strong. You are powerful in every way, and your shepherd is no longer necessary, for you follow the light of your own will. But the sheep, they are lost, misguided, and they need a shepherd to rein them in, to show them the way back home so that they do not fall over the edge of the cliff. Continue on your path of light, healing and mending wounds of the past with the eye on moving forward. Forward is the only way. You cannot go back. You cannot change what has already been, nor unspeak the things that have been spoken, but you can always move forward. You can always repent. Always. If you make a mistake, it is not the end. Repent, right your wrong, and move forward. Learn from it, and carry the lesson forward with you into the future. Lessons remind us of the things we have overcome, and they serve as a reminder that we can push through, and we will. It is possible to grow from pain, possible to become good from evil. It is all a matter of the heart, and the mind must follow. It is a choice. It has always been, and it will continue to be a choice until the end of time. A choice of right from wrong, bad from good, dark from light. It is all a choice, and at any moment you can change your mind and go the opposite way. It is why you must be careful to mind your thoughts, for not all thoughts are your own, and you must discern what comes from the heart and what comes from the mind. The mind is a manipulator. It uses past experience to warp your thoughts of the present. It adds fear and worry, dampening the current moment, but only if you allow it to do so. You control the mind does not control you. And if it does, you are like the sheep, following blindly behind their neighbor because they fear taking hold of their own thoughts. Be the lion, be courageous, break the mold and carve your own path, for your ancestors are waiting. They watch from the shadows, hoping and praying that you will find your way as they did not. Their lives were ended before they ever changed, and by the time they realized, it was already too late. Do not wait until it is too late. Choose now. You do not want to be on your deathbed full of regret and sorrow, but with joy and a peaceful heart. You want to go from this world knowing that everything you did was for the good, knowing that you made change, no matter how small. But worry not. If you follow the heart, you will always do right, for the heart is powered by your light. It can be hardened, it can be encased in concrete and difficult to expose. But what is in the heart is what truly matters. Hold goodness above all and reach for justice. This life is what you make it, and it is all up to you. Every choice, every action, it is all up to you. No one can make this life what you want it to be other than you. Only you. No one else can do for you the things you wish to achieve. And if they do, you have not achieved them, but ridden on the coattails of another, and your reward will not come. Breathe deeply in all that you do, for the breath is life, and it flows through you, awakening your cells to what's around you. Keep to the light and embrace your scars, for they serve as reminders, not of what you have done wrong, but of how you grew from the pain. That is all that is asked of you. Grow from the pain. Sprout new limbs where old ones have been snipped away, and you will blossom into a fruitful tree. Thanks for listening.